Welcome. I am your host, Andrew Wright. Over here is my co-host, Cody Johnson, and we are Drew Code Sports Talk.
Hello.
All right, so our favorite segment, because we just go rapid fire on these questions. Well, maybe some people don't think so, but whatever.
We try.
We are going to be talking about, we have 5 questions lined up, so let's just get to it.
Let's go.
All right, Cody, Carlos Correa for the Houston Astros goes on the DL, and he's on my fantasy team, and I'm so depressed right now.
Sorry.
Does it take down the mighty Astros?
I don't know if it takes them down, but I'm a little weary because last year they had some success, but towards the end of the regular season, when it came closer to postseason, they kind of collapsed a little bit. They haven't won as many games since the All-Star break. They kind of slowed down. I do have faith that they'll make the playoffs one way or another. I just think, though, that they've still got some pretty good pitching to kind of get them afloat, and their hitting as a team is really well, but they will miss his defensive presence for sure. Yeah,
they're gonna miss his bat. They're gonna miss his defense. They're gonna miss a lot about him. But the fact of the matter is, they have so much farm system of all these talented guys coming up and really doing well. I don't think the Astros really missed that much of a beat. I feel like they're still going to be a very dominant team, and then Correa is going to come back in the postseason, and I feel like he'll play maybe the last 2 weeks or so, kind of get back in the groove of baseball.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, I just feel like the Astros are going to be fine.
I see a collapse here. They just won 16-7 against the Blue Jays. They're in trouble.
Brad Peacock is the one who pitched, so yeah, that tells you.
Who's on his whose fantasy team is he on? This guy's right here.
Wow.
Thank you.
I actually looked that up the other day.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next question. Tim Tebow, high A ball, has hit 5 home runs. Is he going to go up to Double A by the end of the year, Andrew?
No, he's not. They just called him up.
And he's already hit 5 home runs.
He's hit 5 home runs.
And a more competitive.
But I will tell you, and I'm going to bring it up right now.
This guy, Tim Tebow. I'm just kidding. He's not a hater. He actually really likes him.
I really love Tim Tebow.
Actually, I've met him before. He is a super nice guy.
You always have to ring it up.
Hey, did you hear about the time I met Tim Tebow? He's super nice. Super tall, too.
I love Tebow. I think I'm very glad that he's having a successful year. The thing that's going to be an issue is his batting average still. He's only hitting .271 over there. And actually, if you combine the minor league games this year, he's at 96 strikeouts this whole year. Now, 69 of those were in low A, and he's only got 27 in high A ball. But right now, he's still learning, and they just called him up. They're going to go take it slow. I think next year he will be on Double A to start the year. But by the end of this year, no, he's not.
I don't think he'll be in Double A either, so I'm teasing him about being a Tim Tebow hater, but he's not. But I don't see him in Double A either. I think he finishes out this year in high A, pardon me. And I think that's where he's going to be. I think the fact that he's in higher competition is raising his competition, and his game is going up, which is good. Because the more levels you go up, the more competitive you want to be, which I think is very important. And I'm very encouraged that his average right now, since he's been in high A, is about 270, which is where I said he needs to kind of push himself and go higher. And with this whole season average, it's going to look a little weary because it's basically the first 3/4 of the season he was with St. Louis, and now he's moving up. So I think I agree with you, though. Next year is where he'll be in.
He's in Columbia, and he's in St. Lucie.
St. Lucie?
Yeah, St. Lucie.
Lucie,
I'm home. All right. Another baseball question. I'm so excited. Sonny Gray goes to the Yankees. Are they the AL favorite now?
No. I like Boston more, and I like the Astros more. I think Boston's pitching is still a little questionable, especially with David Price on the DL. They still got Chris Sale, though, and I think if their offense can maintain it, I see them taking over. I see them taking that division, and I see the Yankees in some sort of a wild card if they can maintain it. But their hitting is now coming and going. It's not as consistent as it was. I think, though, that the Sonny Gray is a good pickup, but I don't see them being the favorites. I still see the Astros and Boston.
Yeah, I still like the Astros. I think Boston is a better team. Actually, you brought up David Price. I actually think David Price, with being out of Boston, makes Boston better. That's another conversation.
I don't know about you, but I kind of think he's a little overrated. Like
this year he is.
He's a really good pitcher, but he's always either injured or he has a high ERA. I mean, he's a strikeout artist. Don't get me wrong, but he's never at a sub-3. And he never makes all the starts.
Yeah.
So I just think I don't mean he's overrated. I just think he gets
too much hype.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The Yankees made this decision to get Sonny Gray because not only is he going to be a rental for this year, but through 2020.
Yeah.
And so they wanted consistency because CC Sabathia might not be there much longer. Tanaka has had a very up and down year this year. Yeah, so it's just there's a lot of inconsistency. They're not even sure if Michael Pineda is going to come back because he's out for the year this year, and his contract, I believe, is up by the end of this year. So there's a lot of question marks. So if the Yankees don't go all the way, which I don't think they will, because without Michael Pineda, the year that he was having, they're not going to have a chance to get to the World Series. They might be in the postseason for sure.
I see them as a wild card team. I see them as a wild card tops, honestly.
Yeah,
so.
and I feel like getting Sonny Gray, this is a pick for long term, not necessarily this year. And also they had Todd Frazier too. Their lineup is incredible. They're just going to have to work with the rotation.
Yeah.
Getting Sonny Gray is a good start.
Yeah, especially if you can lock him down too, because he's still really young.
Yeah.
So that's a good piece of asset to have.
Definitely not the number one team in the AL.
No. All right, Colin Kaepernick might go to the Ravens, and actually I'm going to tweak this question a little bit because that's kind of old news now with the Ravens. I think they've kind of moved on from him. So let's tweak this a little bit. Miami Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill might be out for the season. He might have to have knee surgery on his recently repaired knee. So Andrew, who do you think the Miami Dolphins should call? I know that we kind of texted about this earlier today. Would you do Kaepernick or would you do Cutler?
This is a tough question. Because my personal belief, I like Cutler better than Kaepernick. And I know everyone's over Cutler, but I've seen the arm talent. Yes, his body language. We always talk about his body language, and he just doesn't care. Okay, I get it, but in a sense, when he throws a pick, you don't want your quarterback to beat themselves up. Yes, you want them to improve on it, which he does not. But all in all, I think Cutler is a better talent arm-wise. But that fits Miami. Kaepernick is the way to go. Tannehill is a running quarterback. Kaepernick is a running quarterback. Actually, Kaepernick is probably better at running than Tannehill. And I would say he's probably even a better thrower.
Yeah.
He's got better arm strength for sure. Maybe accuracy, that one could be up in the air. But I feel like for the Miami Dolphins, if they needed to get one of those two, which they did contact Jay Cutler, by the way.
It was confirmed.
I feel like Kaepernick is the better way to go. And I'm just kind of hoping that Kaepernick gets signed. I don't even care if the Raiders take him and they start him over Carr. I just want this to be over with. I'm so sick of this whole conversation.
I'm thoroughly shocked that Kaepernick. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Kaepernick fan by any means. I think he had a big head, and I think that he was feeling himself a little much. But I also don't agree with what's been going on with him. I totally think that he's got this like black dot on him where he can't go anywhere. I think it's absolutely tragic when you have quarterbacks that are getting multi-million dollars and he's not even getting a phone call in a sense. I think that's just outrageous. My opinion, though, if you're the Miami Dolphins, I think that you go for Kaepernick for insurance policy for Matt Moore because, he has been injured before, especially last year's playoffs when he actually took over for Tannehill. He actually was playing with a concussion. So I think you want Kaepernick, one, because he's mobile, he's younger, he's got a better arm. I actually think he can be a better talent than Tannehill. And Adam Gase, I think, can totally mold him and rejuvenate him and get him back doing the right things. Now, do I think that Colin Kaepernick is going to fall in the category of like Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I definitely think he's a starting quarterback worthy. I mean, shoot, he took San Francisco to the NFC Championship and then the Super Bowl. Granted, he had John Harbaugh and it was a running offense. Gase, I think, will open up the playbook and make him more, passing diverse. But I do think that Colin Kaepernick is a better choice long-term than Jay Cutler. And I think Jay Cutler's just been in retirement too much. And how good of in shape is he right this second? considering that your season's going to basically start in about 8 weeks. So that's just my opinion on it. I think Kaepernick should be getting that call and signed real quick.
All right, I agree. I have no issues with that. I think you're right. Long-term, Kaepernick is the way to go.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, Cody. Final question. I've been digging this question the last two times now. What are you watching this week?
I will be watching Ballers because I can't get enough of that show. I've already finished Last Chance U, so I guess I can rewatch that. But I will definitely be keeping my eye out for some more drama with the Mayweather and McGregor. So, and I cannot wait for the 26th. Cannot get here fast enough. It is going to be a crap show, and I cannot wait. But that's probably what I'll be watching. I'll probably be laying low this weekend, though. So.
You know, I'm going to be watching Game of Thrones. Me and my wife have been trying to catch up. We've been stuck on season 4 for maybe the past
18 years,
6 months or so. So we haven't been able to watch it. Finally, we've been starting to rewatch it because everyone's talking about it. We're like, oh god, we got to catch up.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to be watching Game of Thrones. Yes, I will be watching Ballers. I still have a ton of Shark Week shows to watch. I got to watch
Shark
those.
Week.
And I still got to catch up on Big 3. I'm almost 2 weeks behind now. So
on that.
So yeah, I got.
And everybody out there, this is a public service announcement. Watch Ozark on Netflix. I'm telling you, I've been bugging this guy. He needs to watch it. Y'all need to watch it. It's amazing.
I'm telling you,
Jason Bateman in that. That's such a good show. Y'all got to catch that.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Drew Code Sports Talk. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which is also Drew Code Sports Talk. I am Andrew Wright. This is Cody Johnson. Adios.
See ya.